This is Audible.
Audible Originals presents Mistletoe Murders 3. Written by Ken Kupris. Performed by Kobe Smulders as Emily, Raymond Ablack as Sam, Anna Cathcart as Violet, joined by an ensemble cast. Part 1. 5 Golden Rings.
Did you say? Two-week vacation. Well, that surprised me.
No, they didn't.
Hey, everyone! Thought I'd get this in before the dessert course.
And if you're going to ask us to chip in for dinner, forget it.
Don't worry, Gil. I'm putting it all on my tab, right, Sue?
Don't joke. You know how much it cost me to fix this place up? Wait, of course you do, Jay. You're the one who overcharged me for the work.
Come on, let me get through this. You know I hate the mushy stuff. I'd just like to say a few words on behalf of myself and my gorgeous soon-to-be wife, Brooke. Love you.
Love you too.
Everyone around this table tonight is very special to us, starting with my best man, my brother Gil.
I only agreed to take the gig because you promised an open bar.
Moving on, we also have Brooke's maid of honor, the woman who has managed to keep me out of jail on more than one occasion. For stuff I didn't do, mind you. I want that on the record. Emily?
I am so happy I can be here to share this occasion with you both.
Aw, thank you, Emily.
As you may have already guessed, I'm currently at Jay Romero and Brooke Carmichael's wedding rehearsal dinner, in my official capacity as maid of honor. Trust me, I don't understand it either. Brooke and I have been butting heads from the moment I stepped into town 3 years ago, yet she was so sincere when she asked, I didn't have the heart to remind her we're not actually friends.
Next, I want to thank my oldest and dearest friend, Oscar, who accepted our invitation to be the officiant at tomorrow's ceremony.
It's a great honor. Love you, man.
Hot tip for the bridesmaids, Oscar is single and a musician. Oscar, Gil, and I used to be in a garage band together back in the day. Jogular. We even got some radio play on a few of our hits.
Sorry, did you say jugular?
No, jogular. The JOG stands for Jay, Oscar, and Gil. Who knows? Maybe we'll do some requests at the... Gil, you good?
I'm just going to take a leak.
Too much information, but okay. We'd like to give a special shout out to Sam Wilner.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, yes, we do. We've had a few incidents in the run-up to our big day, and Sam has offered to act as our personal security.
When Brooke says there's been a few incidents, what she really means is full-blown disasters. From the gorgeous inn they rented for their out-of-town guests losing their reservation, forcing them to put everyone up at a very sus motel by the highway, to a water pipe bursting in the wedding venue 2 days ago, requiring an expensive cleanup that is still in progress. Then there was the incident with the slashed tires on some of the rental cars that Jay rented for his wedding party. Oh, and just this afternoon, the fancy steakhouse where the rehearsal dinner was supposed to take place had its front window shattered, forcing it to close for repairs. Luckily, Sue was gracious enough to host the event last minute here in the newly renovated diner, which just reopened to the public last week.
And finally, Natasha.
Oh my gosh, you're so sweet.
Oh, I forgot to mention the very first incident, the one that set the tone for all others. There was a mix-up with the invitations, and a few went out to people who were very much not on the invite list.
As some of you know, Natasha is my ex-wife.
Two-time ex-wife.
Okay, yes, but the first one didn't count. The Elvis impersonator who married us in Vegas wasn't actually ordained. Or an Elvis impersonator. He just had mutton chops and a scarf.
I think we can wrap this up, yes?
Good call. So, thank you all for being here tonight. Brooke and I can't wait to share tomorrow with you as we kick off our life together in style. Cheers, everyone.
I'm really happy for you, Brooke.
Thank you. You know, to be honest, I thought you and Sam would beat Jay and I down the aisle. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It's just, well, you and